distraction. I got a really great video here talking about what many of us already see and know. And I'm saying this as a conservative person. You know what? I'm probably more of a libertarian slash whatever's past libertarian at this point, because the corruption and crime run deep. Let's just be real. You know, the crimes against humanity, the theft, the robbing, the pillaging, raping of third world nations and of Americans runs deep, and it's getting old, and people are kind of done with it. Let's take a listen and see what we think about this.
Trump is nothing more than a distraction. You see, this current system is falling apart. People are seeing the cracks in it. They're waking up to the deception and the lies. So what do the controllers of this world do when they see the people are waking up? They give you a false hope. They send you a savior so that you go, everything will be okay. This person is actually on our side. This person is going to solve all the problems. And the only reason they do that is because then you stay stuck. You stay doing what you're currently doing, which is generating money for them, working as a slave for the parasite class. That's all they do. It's false hope so that you don't rise up and overturn them. You say, oh, well, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing and he will sort it out. No, he won't. He's going to destroy things even more. He's there only to give you false hope.
Yeah.
The truth is, you are a powerful creator. You have the ability to create in your life whatever you want. But they keep you stuck as a slave, generating money and power for them. It's time to wake up, people. It's time to unite and start working together and create this new earth that has been talked about for millennia. We can do it. Working together, we are abundant and we are powerful. Let's do it. Trump is nothing.
So much to unpack here. You know, I used to buy the BS too. I wanted to believe in a politician, well, someone that wasn't a politician, going to help change the system, fix the system, you know, for the little guy and little gal. And I believed that in 2016, all the way through 2020, and even, you know, beyond. And then finally, once you put the pieces together and start seeing it, you're like, oh, he's just another rich man's trick. He's just another stooge for private central bankers, military industrial complex, billionaire philanthropists, corporations, you know, Monsanto, Pfizer, and one other one all gave him $1 million in 2016. You know, I always ask people, because again, look, I believe the bullshit too. I believe the lie too, that he was a man of the people. I ask people, like, who do you work for? Well, people work for who give them the most, pay them the most money. He received like 220 million from AIPAC. He received, like I said, $1 million from Pfizer, $1 million from Monsanto, $1 million from one other. I can't remember. It might have been Dow. I forget. The president receives 400 and some odd thousand from the American people. Who does he work for? Again, I don't like it any more than the rest of us. I want to believe someone's out there working for us, but it just doesn't work for us. No politicians work for us. A few years ago, I did a video on Joe Biden, and he made, as president, 400 and some odd thousand, or excuse me, vice president, when he was vice president under Obama, 400 and some odd thousand. And the next year, he made like 15 million. So who does he work for? Well, he made the 15 million from book deals and from speaking engagements, and whoever knows? I mean, who knows how money funnels to these politicians? But money runs this world, and it always has. Money, the financial system is like God in this world. It sucks to say it, but it is. And many people sell out. And the reason I looked toward Christianity in COVID times was I was like, oh shit, these Christians were right, or the people that run the world want us to believe that it looks like Christianity, right? Because if the devil made Jesus the deal of, hey, Jesus, do you want to go in on this and run all this world with me? We can team up and I'll make it very lucrative for you. I can give you whatever you want in this world. And Jesus is like, no, thanks, bro. Paraphrasing, of course. I'm good. I'm not going to go down that road. You think some of these shifty, shady politicians and shifty, shady businessmen and like many people in the world that are like, yeah, I'll take that deal all day long. I will take you up on that deal. And then I just saw it and everything, like the veil was lifted and I was like, holy shit. These Christians are right. They're either right or someone's making it look like they're right. And I was like, dang, that's wild. The other thing I like to talk about when we talk about these politicians is this idea that everything is a rich man's trick. That's one of the 3 documentaries, the others being All Wars Are Bankers' Wars. That's on YouTube. It's an hour long. Everything is a Rich Man's Trick on YouTube. It's 3 hours long and well worth it. And the third and final documentary is The Mystery of Israel. That's at stopworldcontrol.com/Israel. Those are the top 3 documentaries that I recommend people to do a fast uptake on what's going on in the world. Because let's be real, shit is in play and they are orchestrating the next collapse, the next war, the next pandemic. Like they're orchestrating it right now. They've had it orchestrated. It's my belief they're decades, if not centuries ahead of us, and they've got this shit planned out, decades at least, years at least. And my whole purpose on my channel is to help humanity to the degree that I can by sharing knowledge and information. Knowledge is power. That's the reason on the cover of The Great Awakening, which you can get for free at greatawakeningguide.com. You can download it for free, not even an email required. That's why on the cover of Great Awakening, not only is humanity waking up, but knowledge is the way. The way they enslave us and exploit us is by keeping us ignorant of knowledge, right? And by deceiving and lying to us. See, good people don't deceive and lie to other people. Good people have no reason to. They enter into relationships in good faith. And their goal is, because if you're a good person, you're going to do good deeds. You will know them by their fruits. You will know these politicians and the bankers and the warmongers by their fruits. Their fruits are death and destruction. Their fruits are theft and deception. You will know them by their fruits. Their fruits are bad because they're bad. Good people's fruits are good because they're good. They help their neighbor. They offer advice. They, offer a compassionate ear to a friend or a neighbor. Good people create good fruits. Bad people create bad fruits. Everything is a rich man's trick is kind of becoming the phrase that I use most often. I comment it all the time when I'm comment on social media posts, because money runs this world. I'll be talking about this in the future, and it's about the Rothschilds and how they basically deceived England during the Napoleonic Wars, and they were able to capture enormous wealth by a deception. See, a good person's not going to deceive another person. A bad person's going to deceive another person. My whole thing is I just want people to know that you will know them by their fruits. If your politician unalives hundreds of thousands of Iraqi civilians in the name of freedom and democracy, and they unalive probably that same amount of Libyans and or displace them from their home and or bomb the eighth wonder of the world, they're not a good person. If your politician exploits Haiti and what many believe robbed and destroyed Haiti by undermining the rice industry in Haiti and giving and or selling, maybe it was given and the US government paid for it with your tax dollars, gave all that rice to Haitians and blew out the rice market there, which Bill Clinton did. So Barack Obama destroyed Haiti or destroyed Libya and admits it. I made a mistake. You sure did, buddy. But the damage is done. George Bush destroyed Iraq and admitted it. Said he had bad intel. It was a bad idea. Bill Clinton destroyed Haiti and admitted it. Like, these people do not hide the fact that they're not good decision makers. And once you start to see the pattern, you're like, oh, you're not even trying to do the right thing. You're knowingly doing the wrong thing, and you're deceiving us and saying that it needs to be done. And people are waking up and they've had it. This is why this is the best time to be alive as a human. Humanity has the best opportunity we've ever had. And I'll shout this from the rooftops because this is an all hands on deck code red kind of experience. We're right on the brink of them implementing their totalitarian surveillance system. Digital IDs, digital currencies, digital passports, all the BS to track and keep track of us all. And then you add in AI. It's a wild time, you know. Again, share knowledge and information about what's going on if you feel concerned and want a better future for yourself and or the people that you love, your children if you have children. So there it is. There's my piece. It's a distraction. It always has been a distraction. It's a rich man's trick. I'll end with this. All this BS about left versus right. Oh, we're going to deport these criminals. It's all a distraction. It's a complete distraction because the bigger play, as grifters do, they've got a distraction going over here while they're moving a bigger play over here. And the bigger play is theft of money. Just like 08, it's going to be 08 on steroids. 2008, market dropped by 40%. People lost everything. Some people lost everything. Just like, the prior financial collapse before that. See, the government bails out their colleagues on Wall Street, investment companies and insurance companies, because they're too big to fail. They bail them out after they make a lot of money on risky investments. In 2008, it was bundling up those derivatives and selling them to these brokerage houses and insurance companies, right? They were too big to fail. They made money on the front end, and then they made money on the back end by the government writing them checks because we got to keep those fraudulent institutions alive. Wall Street didn't get that. Wall Street didn't get that. I've got a short coming up. I've already shared it on my Instagram at gmarkphillips, but I'm going to be sharing it to my all platforms, talking about the Great Depression and how millions of people were disillusioned by, our government or Wall Street or corporations don't care for us. No, they don't care for you. They don't care for you. They never will. What is it? 19,000 people are going to lose their job when Joann's closes or is closing. That was private equity that destroyed Joann's, right? They were profitable. It's wild what is going on now. But again, this is the best opportunity to be alive. If you see what's going on, no one is going to be immune to this. The thing I was going to say is, lost my train of thought there, where we were going with that. Anyway, you get the idea. The game is being played and rigged at all times. There you go. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you very much. Follow everywhere at gmarkphillips. If you want more content like this, go pick up The Great Awakening Guide at greatawakeningguide.com. And also go check out One Life. Now more than ever, this is an opportunity for everyone to know themselves, know their mission, and stay on your purpose and your mission at all times, because that's how we're going to heal the world. That's how you're going to solve these problems. I appreciate you. We'll talk to you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.